What's up, everybody? This is Dwayne Jackson. I worked at the brokerage firm made famous by the movie The Wolf of Wall Street. It's Friday. Yeah, it's Friday. It's story time. This is when I was a broker. At this point, I was making money and I had a staff. So basically, when you become a broker at Stratton, you hire your own staff. So you hire your cold callers, which your cold callers turn into account openers, and their salary comes out of your pay run. So if I made $25,000 for the month, however much I paid them comes out of my pay. So they work for me, I directly pay them. So what happened was I started hiring my friends. I was barely out of high school, so some of my friends needed jobs. Some of them, wanted to work. So most of them, I basically was paying some of my friends to just hang out with me. There was this guy I went to high school with, and a very close friend of mine said, hey, he needs a job, man. Can you get him a job, man? He really needs a job. And I said, okay. Now, his name was Melvin. Melvin Wong. Melvin Wong was Chinese and black. He was huge. Huge. He was like, in high school, he was huge. Here's the thing about Melvin. Something was wrong with him. I don't know what was wrong with him, but he was off. He used to just beat people up all the time. And after he beat them up, he would pee on them. Like literally, like pee on them. And I seen him do this like 3 times in high school. So I knew Melvin. I never had a problem with Melvin. But, I seen him pee on people. So my buddy asked, can you please hire Melvin? He needs a job. I hire Melvin. Bring him to work. He's like, yo, D, good looking out. I mean, no problem, Melvin. Just, I got you. So he goes to work, and the first day he's there, first or second day, I asked him to do something. He didn't like what I said. He didn't like how I said it. So he asked me to fight him in the office. He says, I want to fight you. Let's go fight somewhere. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? I just hired you, man. What the fuck? Nah, bro, you can't talk to me like that. I want to fight. So I say, let's go down to the parking lot and let's fight. Now, in my mind, first off, the parking lot is where if any brokers had any issues, the lower parking lot is where they would go to fight at Stratton. That's, people would come up with dusty shirts and ripped up suits, every once in a blue moon. I didn't want to fight Melvin. He was huge and he peed on people, but what am I going to do? So here's where it gets interesting. At Stratton, Oakmont, and other brokerage firms, from what I understand, there is a lot of guys who were, let's just say, either family or friends or nieces or aunts or cousins of mobsters, like gangsters. There's a couple that worked in the office. One of them was a girl. Her name was Chris. Everybody said, stay away from her desk. That's John Gotti's niece. And nobody bothered Chris. But there's a guy that sat next to me every day, and I went to lunch with him. We hung out. We got really cool. We'll call him Schmitty. And I go back to my desk. I'm taking off my jacket. And he's like, yo, D. I'm doing my Italian accent. Yo, D, what's wrong, bro? Why you looking like that? I'm like, man, I just hired this guy, man, and he wants to go fight in the parking lot. He said, who? I said, the guy over there. Shit, he's big as fuck. Do you want to kill him? And I was like, I'm sorry? He said, do you want to kill him? I was like, for a split second, I thought killing him might be better than getting peed on. I was like, Smitty, what do you mean? He was like, do you know who my people are? And this is what he said, and I'll never forget it. He says, I got candy stores in Brooklyn, and we don't sell no candy. Okay, Smitty, I don't think I want to kill him. He said, but you're not fighting that big motherfucker. You're not doing that. Just come with me. So we go to his car, he had a BMW, and he pushes this button, and out slides a pistol from underneath this box that's underneath the seat. It's like a hidden box. He puts it in the small of his back, throws his suit jacket on. He says, all right, come on, let's go. I'm like, look, man, you don't got to do it. He says, don't worry about this. Don't worry about this. So I had told him, on the walk what Melvin did to people and how he was like to pee on people after he beat them. So we get to the parking lot. Melvin's standing there, and he's like, who's that? I said, this is Smitty. And Smitty looks at him. He says, yeah, I'm Smitty, and you ain't peeing on nobody today. And we just stand there for a few seconds. And he looks at me. And the funniest thing, he looked at me like, what are you talking about? I'm like, motherfucker, I seen you pee on 3 people. What are you talking about? But he looked at me like he had never peed on anybody. So he walked away. And that was that. I don't know where the hell Melvin Wong is. I hope he's all right, but hope he's not peeing on people. Hopefully he stopped. But yeah, so that was his day. I almost had a fight in the office with Melvin Wong, and Smitty was gonna kill him. So that's my Friday story. Hey man, look. I swear these stories are true. I swear these stories are true. Look, man, like and subscribe. Keep asking the questions. Monday, I'm giving out a sales tip. And next Friday will be another story. And then Wednesday, I'll be answering more questions. I appreciate all the love. I appreciate all the inquiries and the followers. Thank you very much. And this is Dwayne. Thank God I've never been peed on after a fight. I'll holler at you guys.